Okay, we're gonna ignore the messed up transition that just happened because first I clicked on the wrong scene and then it was like, skill issue. Hi guys. Hello, hello. Let me scroll up. I see Jesse was in here before I was live. Dang. Thank you, Dark, for grabbing first. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Party. Hi, Grover. Hi. Oh my gosh, why you say you're never getting a star again? How come? Hi, Vespi. Party, thank you for the 7-stream streak. I appreciate you so much. All right. We're calibrating. Hold on, let me get Dark. Are you ready? Hold on. It's not letting me invite you. I don't know what that's about. Elgato jump scare. Yeah, I accidentally clicked on the scene that I use when I'm using camera. And I was like, that's not the right scene. But if you switch it mid-transition, then it's just like, fuck you. Fuck you. We're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it ugly. You're in my lobby? Really? When did that happen? Oh my god. Forgot I was supposed to stay at 67 stars. Wait, how many do you have now? Let me see. 68. Well, next star. I forgot I invited you already. That's crazy. That's wild. Sorry, I'm like all over the place today. But it's okay. We're gonna manage. Let me get rid of all this. We don't like those. There's a survey. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alrighty. Aaron Trapper. Yes, I did buy him, and I think I am like obligated at this point to start off with a Trapper game. I don't generally go for Trapper in TVA, but I'll do at least the one, you know? I'll do at least the one. Let me ready up because I know it's gonna be a while. 26-minute queue. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna orbital someone stuck in a trap. That's gonna be amazing. If you do, you have to clip it. Hi, Sai. I believe you. I believe you. What should I use? What should I use for... Wait, which one are you using, Dark? I wish I would show... Enforcer or Fearmonger. Oh, Haste is good, though. It shows in lobby. Am I done? Do I have to... Do I have... Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Anyway, so 26-minute key time, which is fine because between games, we're going to be working on my DVD tier list that I promised you guys a while back. Let me open the this. I have all of the killers lined up for the tier list. I'm gonna have to pause my music during this segment too. So we're just gonna be playing every single killer stun sound. This is gonna be a time-consuming process, but that is okay. And then if we finish it before end of stream, we'll just do like play while you wait stuff. Anyway, I was so annoyed today because I was gonna set up to play the audios through Discord, but then Discord went down, and Discord is back now, but it's still having issues. Like, it's rate limited right now, so I couldn't actually send the files to play them through Discord, so kind of rude. I don't know why they didn't get the memo that we were doing this today, but you know, whatever, I guess. Well, let me put my stun sounds over here. Okay, when I play them, you guys are gonna have to tell me if it's like a good volume. Yeah, how dare Discord go down today? Not only today, but like right at the time that I needed to like do all this. So annoying. Okay, you guys are gonna have to tell me. This is gonna be kind of hard to juggle with like all this stuff that's on my screen. I won't even lie. Oh my gosh, where do I put this? Wait, hold on. This might fuck up the screen capture for a second, or more than a second. Oh yeah, that fucked it up. Maybe we don't do what I was just gonna do. I was gonna like split my screen over here. That's fine. We won't do that. This is definitely gonna be peak. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna test it out with Trapper's stun sound really quick, and you guys are gonna have to tell me if the volume is good, if it's too quiet, too loud, whatever. and I can adjust accordingly. Where's Trapper? Oh my god. This is gonna be a time, guys, because we're just gonna be listening to this stuff all over and over and over again. Okay, I think Trappers is like really good, but I might be a little bit biased. What are we ranking? So we're ranking killer stun sounds. Wait, should I? It is iconic. I feel like it's the baseline, you know what I mean? I might need to put on my screen what this is. Hold on. Let me put like a text source really quick. I'm blind. Here it is. Killer stun sounds tier list. Wow. I'm so good at typing things. All right, where do I put this though? Is that like easy to read? Hold on, wait, there's a background thing, right? Background. There we go. Genius. Okay. All right, so I think that Trapper has a really good baseline. Is it too early to put something in S? Would that be like really biased of me to put Trapper in S because I love Trapper? I don't know. I feel like he's like the role model of stun sounds. It's your tier list. That's true. You know what? I could also adjust later on. Like I can move things around after they've been placed. I did that for... Actually, I'm not sure if I did that. My other... I couldn't find it because Discord is fucking broken. But my other tier list that I did was Survivor Screams. That was fun. That was a time. All right, Wraith. Oh my god. Why is Wraith's sound just like... It sounds like somebody put a microphone in a garbage disposal and turned it on for like half a second. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. It's just like white noise. It's really intense. You like a Mikey and Huntress stun? Those ones are good. I have never paid attention to how like harsh that is. Let me turn it down a little bit and play it again. Just like, wow. It's nice. Yeah, I don't want to put that low just because it's like really jarring. Honestly, it makes me want to put it higher. What if I end up putting everyone in S? That's a problem, right? I don't know. One thing I miss a lot about Wraith stun sound is light burning him. That used to be like my favorite thing. Music to my ears. 76. Oh my god, you had 68 though. All right. I think we're off to a good start. The Wraith one is really intense. I never even thought about it. Okay, who's next? Hillbilly. Where's Billy? Billy, Billy, Billy. Why aren't these alphabetical? Here we go. Billy also has a really good stun sound. This is hard. Wait, I don't want to end up putting everyone in S. It is iconic. I feel like the first 4 killers have such iconic like stun sounds. I feel like it kind of dropped off after those. He's so like, Urgh. You think Billy's one is better than Wraith's? I just think they're all so satisfying to stun. Hold on, let me play the Wraith one again. Where'd he go? Wraith. They're like the same sound, except one of them is like... like they put a bunch of like filters over it. Wraith, I just couldn't remember. I mean... Okay, first of all, yes, Billy belongs in S, but now you guys got me questioning Wraith. Wraith to me sounds like Billy's, but like as if they recorded it through something. You know what I mean? It sounds like Billy's, but different. It's literally the same. Hold on. Where'd he go? Hillbilly. Like, it's the same sound filtered. It's literally the same. I'm sorry, I'm leaving him there because I love it. All right, who's after that? Nurse. Can I alphabetize these? Hold on. Organize? No. Oh. Wait. It says it is alphabetized, but it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. I might be dumb, y'all. I might be dumb. Okay, nurse. I'm not gonna lie. Nurses just kind of sounds like she just got, like, punched really hard in the stomach. It does not belong in S tier. Like, she just sounds like she got kicked really hard, like, right in her gut. It's not bad. Her gasp sounds better, that's true. Okay, I'm kind of thinking between, like, B and C. I don't know. Sounds like she's going for a punch. That too. Hucking a big rock. Yeah, that's accurate. It doesn't sound like a stun, you know what I mean? Or, I mean, it does. If you get, like, punched in the stomach. I mean, shit, I'd probably sound like that. I don't know. I might have to put her in B for now, but I might, like, replay it later. As we start placing them, I'll have more of, like, a standard, you know? All right, Myers. Listen, I gotta admit, I'm a big fan of Myers' stun sound. It is classic, but it's not better than Trapper, Wraith, or Hillbilly. Hi, Myron. Thank you for your lurk. If I'm being honest, while it is, like, classic and iconic, and I love it, quality-wise, I place it in the same area as Nurse, because it literally just sounds like he got punched in the stomach. It doesn't sound like how you think it would sound. You think that's crazy? Hold on, let me listen to Nurses again. I also feel kind of bad. I don't think I can place him in B. I'm gonna put him in A. Reason being, I'm too amused by it not to. But both of them are like if this was like a 0.99 and this was like a 0.01 in their category. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna put him in A. I think that's fair. All right, after this is Hag. Okay, I'm gonna say this. When I was gathering all of the stun sounds, keep in mind, most killers have a lot of variations for their stun sound, so I only grabbed one for each of them. The exception for that is Legion. I did grab both Frank and Julie, but I tried to grab like the most distinct or like obvious stun sound for each one, and I was kind of surprised by the Hags because I never really paid attention to her like stun sound before. It's so weird. Hold on, let me turn it down a bit. Like, yeah, I know, like that's her stun sound, and I listened to every single one, and I was like, wow, these all just sound, it does sound like a whipped cream bottle. Like if you're spraying out whipped cream at a weird angle, so it's like running out, like it's trying, but it's having trouble. That's what it sounds like. I think I'm gonna have to put that low. It's not terrible, but it's not great. I don't want to put it too low though. Whipped Hag. I swear there needs to be like in-betweens. It's not bad. Hmm. What do we think? Do you think C or B would be more appropriate? It's literally a whipped cream, guys. Nobody tell Myra I didn't put it in S, though. Oh, that's true. It does sound a lot like her trap triggering. It's not very distinct from her other sounds. I might move that later. That's okay, though. Okay, where's Doctor? Doctor. Here we go. Okay, some of these are really unique. like, okay, Doctor's is not him getting stunned. He's literally, like, giggling. But I don't think that makes it, like, not a stun sound. Why is he always amused? But it's like, I feel like it could use its own category, to be honest. I don't want to put it high or low, if that makes sense. There are some that are just, like, entirely different. Sounds like he's crying? He's laughing. Like, you know how he's laughing in all of his, like, all throughout the game? It's, like, all laughing noises, you know? Behind his mask. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put it in B. But I'm really unsure about it. I might put it lower, actually. Yeah, it's definitely unique. I feel like the unique ones need their own, like, sorting criteria. Those are kind of hard. I don't know. Now I'm tempted to move it down. Okay, next is Huntress. I think we all know. Yeah, like, not a stun sound could totally be its own category. We might have to add that toward the end, because I can add a category. It might be necessary. All right, Huntress is next, and she actually has a very wide, like, variety of different stun sounds. Like, we all know the unique, like, the one where she kind of goes crazy. There's a few that are like that, and there's a few that are more, like, standard. Which one did I grab? I did one of the longer ones. Hers is pretty good. Like, that's gotta be, like, A at minimum, I think. Do we want to put that higher? I mean, like, there's so much behind it. S tier, it might be S tier. Yeah, you're probably right. But I would also keep in mind some of her stun sounds are a lot more tame than that. Like, it's just that first part. Like, you know what I mean? But I love when she does that, though. You know, I might have to put it as... I don't know. This is hard. Yeah, you're so right. It's S. What is this picture for Billy? Oh, that's his arm. It's, like, transparent. I thought he was, like, dabbing. Where is... Bubba. Did I say Billy? Bubba. Definitely not biased. Yeah, totally. Here's Bubba. I'm gonna be honest. He kind of lands in the same category of, like, just got punched in the stomach. Yeah, they are iconic, so I don't want to put it low, but it's kind of like the situation with Myers, where it's not amazing, but we like to hear it, you know what I mean? Like, a minimum A, for sure. I feel like some people would look at this at the end and be like, what is wrong with you? Like, I get it, these ones are amusing. But the sound itself, you know? Look at my dab. Yeah, it looked like a dab to me, but it's just like his arm is transparent. Where would you place that, Star Shopping? Star Shopping doesn't play the game, by the way. Pluto, why are you barking? Solid B. Sounds like the sand people from Star. Oh my god, it does! I think I'm gonna leave him an A. I don't want to put him lower than A, to be honest, but I don't think he belongs in S. If I step on a Lego, I make a similar sound. Yeah, we gotta think, what sound would you make in what scenario would you make those sounds, essentially? And does it sound appropriate for, like, getting a whole palette dropped on you? Where's Freddy? Let's see. Freddy. Okay. So, he looks like... sorry, that sounds like he just woke up. That doesn't sound like a stun at all. Like, he's stretching. He's getting out of bed. Brendan, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it so much. 34 months. That's true. Fitting for the Dream Demon. I have to put him low as hell. I'm sorry. This might be the it does not sound like you're being stunned category. Almost clicked on the star. So you're committed to keeping 299. For reference, by the way, when I did my Survivor Screams tier list, I reserved the lowest category for this just sounds bad, it does not sound serious. And then C was it sounds like you're pretending to be scared. So this is like that doesn't even sound like a stun, you know? I think that's where that goes. I think that's an appropriate place for it. Okay, let's see. Who's next? The pig. Okay. This one was weird. Move Hag there too. Also not biased. Now I'm gonna listen to Hag again, because like now that we've got more on there, we've got something in every category, it's a little bit easier to organize them. Where's Hag? Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna leave her there for now, but that is just such a weird one. Should I stop at 999? I don't know if I'll still have a stars redeem going by then. It does sound wet. Like, the reason I don't like this one is because it's not very differentiated from her other sounds. I can't even say what it sounds like. I might end up moving it down. Hi, Kinaway. How are you? Welcome. Who's after that? Okay, Pig. Pig is a weird one. So, Pig sounds like she just saw a spider. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Hold on, I'm hydrating for you. That's an F. She sneezed. So let me show you what the D right now is. So the lowest we've done so far is Freddy, because to me it does not sound like a stun. It sounds like he just woke up and he's stretching, getting out of bed. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound like a stun to me. You are totally right though. Like sometimes when I sneeze, like that's just what it sounds like. Hold on, let me find her again. Where's Pig? Pig. History on live for getting the alphabet. Yeah, it just doesn't sound like, I don't know. She sounds surprised, but not stunned. Like, okay, hold on. We're gonna go back to the I just got punched in the stomach category. Where's Nurse? Nurse, here we are. Like, there's something behind it. Freddy can't catch a W. It can't be helped. It can't be helped. I honestly think I might need to add a category for Doctor and Hag to fit in, because neither of them sound like a stun. I might do that. Okay, for Pig, I think I'm gonna put her in C because I do think it's better than Freddy's sound. It doesn't sound great. Are you doing all 4 of them? So for Legion, what I decided to do is I have the sound for Frank and the sound for Julie. And I'm kind of gonna like listen to both of them and then probably average them out. Does that make sense? Oh god, the clown is next. Where's clown? Here we go. Okay, I think I need to add a different category, guys. Because Doctor, he laughs in his too. Like, he's amused. Like, they're both amused when they get stunned. Like, I can't. How do I add a category on here? Wait, can I? A tad bit entertained. Yeah, they're like entertained, they're amused, they're laughing about it. Like, I know there are some where you can literally sound, like they sound frustrated, but these are like a totally different thing. He has no audio right now. I'm responding to Myron. Click the cog and you should be able to. I thought that was for like, oh, I'm gonna add, do you think it should be added at the bottom? I don't know, hold on. The way that, like, Freddy literally sounds like he's waking up. You can move them afterwards too. Yeah, I can. Let me do, I don't want to make it, I don't want to call it F. What if we change, here, I'm gonna do add row, here, I'll do F, add row below, and I will, wait, that just changed this one. Oh, I'm dumb. I've never done this before. All right, we're gonna put Freddy in F. Like my Dodo badge. Oh my god. Wait, how'd you get that? Dodo mogged? That's so funny. Okay, this is gonna bother me now. Colors. Colors are weird. How about we put like a blue? Is that terrible? Hold on. Green. This feels backwards to me, but we're not gonna talk about it. All right, so Doctor and Clown. I'm gonna like change this. It's like literally not a stun sound, but it's like, actually, I'm gonna leave it as is and I'll figure out the name after, I think. Sub to someone that's playing Windrose. I've heard about Windrose. What is that game? Okay, next is Spirit. Okay. Spirits is also intense. Spirits is very similar to the Wraiths. Pal World but pirates. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pal World but pirates. I think that has to be pretty high up. It's definitely better than Nurse. So it's got to be at least A. Honestly, hers is pretty high. I feel like it needs to be like A+. But not quite S. But maybe that's me being biased because I really like the sounds of these 3. Honestly, if Huntress is an S, then I think Spirit deserves to be an S. In my humble opinion. Okay, so this is the part where I've got 2 to compare. Oh my god, this queue is... I was just about to say it should be up as a game like right now. Holy shit. Okay, all right. All right, let me hide those. And we'll get back to that after the game. So let me do this trapper game. I'm probably not gonna do well. I won't even lie, but I don't care. We just have to have the butt. Trapper ass. Nobody panic. We found a match. The trapper ass cam. Dark, I would like to apologize in advance because it's been a while since I played Killer. Don't worry, I haven't played Killer in a while either. And by a while, do you mean like a week or a week and a half? Because I mean longer than that. We're gonna do so good. Should I leave Trapper Ass on my screen during the game or hide it during the game? Do not hide it. You got it, Grover. All right, I start out with 4. That's cool. We're gonna get really rude about these. Leave it up? Okay, okay. Damn. Guys, these traps are definitely gonna trap people. Holy feet. Where the feet? Oh. Wow. I never really paid attention to that. This is my first time playing with this skin. Okay, this is gonna be nasty. Look at him toes! What does this do for me? Team speed boost, you're welcome! Hello! Going to trap immediately? Hold on, she'll get there. Give her a moment. Never mind. We're doing it! I forgot I don't have to walk to a hook. That's lovely, I love it. Should I go put a trap in Killer Shack? When are you gonna do DBD skins? Ranking of their toes, so that has unsurprisingly already been suggested. I am not too sure about that. I'd have to like make somebody get a bunch of screenshots for me because I ain't doing that. Where do I want to put this? Out the window, maybe? They will be back. What if I do back here as well? If I have to, I'll do it. Oh, hi. Survivor jump scare. What if you go into the Killer Shack for me? What are you gonna do? Nice. Alright, let's put that back. Somebody's over here. Somebody disarmed my trap. How rude. Oh my god, GG! GG got his 300th star. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you? W 300 stars. Oh, wait, there's just a person over here. How long has this person been on the ground? Dude, there's so many, like, auras of traps. It's kind of like a lot of visual clutter. I'm good. I'm glad to hear it. What's the crouching for? What are you, huh? Did he not see me? What was he doing? That was weird. Let's put a trap here. My friend wanted me to use his money, buy him some Pokemon cards today, but holy shit, the amount of scalpers I left without even getting to the front. Jeez. Yeah, I heard it's been bad. I'm kind of glad I don't really have any interest in like collecting cards, because it's kind of like nearly impossible for people like in the hobby right now. Because them damn scalpers. Where are all the survivors? Did I kick this? I got a twap! Scalping is so sad, it's true. And did you see like in Korea, oh, my bad. In Korea, they're releasing Pokemon toilet paper. Can you imagine the scalpers? Please nobody buy the fucking scalped Pokemon toilet paper. Scalping TP soon. Like, that's been done before, right? We already know that's been done before. It's not something new, but that was like under very different circumstances. The toilet paper resale in 2020 was like a whole different thing. But also, I really have got to ask, like, why do we need to put Pokemon on toilet paper? Why would you want to disrespect the Pokemon like that? Like, you're just wiping your ass with it, right? Oh! Okay. People really gotta go. You right? I think we're doing pretty good. I won't even lie. Not bad. Somebody's here to save? Oh, never mind. That's Dark. Hi, Dark. Alright, let's go to the Killer Shack. Run away! Alright, I'm gonna set this. And I'm gonna kick this. And I'm gonna set another one at the other entrance. Oh, they dropped this. I just realized I don't have music playing. Should I be playing music? Hello! You're a little bit sneaky. Dang it. Yeah, dang it. Hi, Zach. Hello, hello. Let me reset that. Thank you. I'm gonna go back to Killer Shack. Never mind. Where are the people? I thought they would go back to the shack. Oh, hi. Finishing up work. W. What was that? I'll be more chatty in a little. No worries at all. Do your thing. I see. I saw a person. Ah, we gotta go to the Killer Shack. Why did he drop that? Hopefully Psyduck and Cacturne in on the TV. I think there were like quite a few Pokemon on it, but I didn't see either of them. I'm trying to remember who I did see on there. Tee-hee-hee. We're doing it! Is anyone done yet? We've got 2 kills. W. I'm gonna assume somebody is still around here. Okay, I'm gonna let Dark patrol that side. I think someone's still over here. Thank you for the head pats, Brendan. Oh yeah, somebody is like right here. What are you doing? What is she doing? You already know it's all trapped up. Oh, I mean, I'm down for people taking hits too. That's cool. One away. Where'd they go? I saw their scoochies, but they disappeared. Hello. There we go. So which class doesn't scream when they go down? We're getting kills. No! What is that noise? I just heard a weird noise. Is she gonna go in the trap maybe? Might have to scare her that way. Oh, I just walked through my trap. Where did she go? Oh, there's somebody over here. Oh, I heard her. Maybe Ellen goes for a save? Nar? Killer trap, or Killer Shack is still trapped up. I'm gonna kick this. Wait, this is last two. Let's find the hatches. I got one. That's two hatches closed. Oh, someone got out. There's still a hatch on the map. Oh! I hit the button too fast! I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. Dark's gonna yell at me. No! We got a 7K though. Can't be that mad. That went pretty dang good. Alright. Do I want to keep playing Trapper? I won't even lie. That was really fun, but I'm worried that we get like a map that is not good for Trapper. I think I'll play Trapper until I just get tired of it. Alright, let's see. Let me pull up the sounds on the tier list again. You're playing a Wesker. Let me hide Trapper's ass cam. Alright, let's do this. Where were we? Okay, Legion has 2 sounds, so here's Frank. Ah! Wow, that's... Frank's is kind of a lot. It's like a mini Wraith sound. Ah! 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 Okay, Julie's is interesting. My Wi-Fi just stopped working after I sent my last message, so I had to refill my data. Oh no! Wait, why is your Wi-Fi not working? Have you reset the router by chance? Ah! Okay, I'll admit both of them do sound like stuns to me. Hi, Jojo Man. Ah! 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 I don't know where to put these, if I'm being honest. I hate to say it, but they almost sound like generic. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is this the stun noise thing? Oh, I forgot. Hold on, let me put the... This. I forgot to unhide the text. Low A or high B. I know, that's kind of where I'm at too. They're not as iconic as, like, Myers or Bubba. And I feel almost kind of neutral about them. But it's also, like, making me think if I put it in B, I kind of feel like I might need to change where Nurse is. Let me play the Nurse one again. Which again is like a solid, I just got like punched really hard in the stomach. Honestly, I think those can go together. I don't think that's the worst. Like, let me play them again. I don't know, they seem so generic to me. I don't even know. I don't know where they belong. I don't think I would put them in A, to be honest. I think they're safe in B, but it has me like reconsidering where Nurse should go. So I'll just like keep thinking about that. Nurse and Hag are the ones I'm most unsure about. And for everybody just coming in to like catch up on things. So S is like a solid, like these are really good and iconic like stun sounds. A is just like they're not that good, but they are still like super iconic. And then B is just like, I don't know, they're a stun sound. C is like they're not really a stun sound in the way that you would think they're a stun sound. D is these are not a stun sound and they're amused. And then F is like, what is this? For reference, Freddy is the only one in F so far, and it's because he doesn't sound like he's being stunned. He sounds like he's waking up and stretching in bed. Where is he? Like, that's not a stun. That's not a stun. And then the ones above that, Doctor and Clown, are both just amused. Where's Clown? Here we go. That's how I sound when I get stunned. You sound like Freddy? I mean, maybe. The pig sounds like if I saw, like, if I got, like, scared by something, like, I said, like, oh, if I saw a spider, but let's say for me, if I saw a wasp, where's the P? Where's the B? If there was a wasp in my house, where is it? P. Here it is. Well, actually, no, that's not accurate. I kind of align more with what Kinoe-san said. It sounds like she sneezed. Like, it just doesn't... I don't know. I might have to move this to F. Now that I'm thinking about it more, what would your stun sound be? I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna have to encounter some things that, like, stun me. I don't know. I think Nurse is pretty good for, like, if I got punched in the stomach. It'd be somewhere between Nurse and Pig. It is kind of a sneeze. I actually think, now that I've listened to it a few more times, I think I have to move Pig down to F. Where does my stun sound rank? You have to send me your stun sound. You'll have to send it to me. Okay, who's next? Plague? I don't think hers is bad. Hold on, where? Plague? Okay, I have some thoughts. Plagues is dramatic, but she's not the only dramatic one. I mean, listen to Huntress's sound. But Huntress's has more like a behind it. You know what I mean? Like. Versus. Like, I don't know. It makes me kind of want to put it with. It's like somewhere between Hag and Nurse. Hold on, where's Nurse? The alphabet is hard. To me, that does sound like a stun, but it's like not. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put Plague with Hag. Because Hags is it's almost like a unique category of like, it's not categorizable. I don't know. Hold on. Let's listen to Hag again. Beware, it's kind of like a lot. Like, what is that? I get that she's like, you know, swamp woman-esque creature. Oh my god, Ellie, thank you so much for the resub. 14 months. It's so appreciated. Thank you. I sent both variants of my stun sound. Okay. Zach, send me a picture to add as your picture on here. I'll do it at the end. Pig squeals and she puts an F tier. Okay, I don't think, Ellie, you remember what Pig sounds like when she's stunned. So here's Pig. I'm sorry, but Pig is F. It doesn't sound like a stun. She's squeaking. I know it's cute. That sounds like me, kinda. But I just don't know if I would put that high. Hold on, I got distracted. Oh my god, he really did send me stun sounds. But in lowercase, I know. Okay, let me listen to Plague again. I'm a little unsure. It almost feels like I need another category. How cursed of a photo do you want? Well, I didn't think cursed. I don't know. Give me your best killer portrait or just your Psyduck profile picture. I don't care. Like, it's there. I don't know. This has me really reconsidering the B and C category, like, really bad. Yes, with Spirit being S tier, she sounds like Waluigi when being stunned. Hold on, now we have to listen to it again. Hers is like a lot. There's so much spirit behind it. Ha ha ha. Ali, thank you so much for the 7-stream streak. Thank you. Whoa, yeah, I know. There is a lot. I think Psyduck would have been a better choice. You can send whatever. Doesn't matter. If you guys want to submit your killer stun sound for when I'm done and I'll add you on here, feel free. Okay, who's after that? Ghostface. I'm gonna have to revisit everybody in B and C, I'm pretty sure. Like, as I do this more and more, I'm like, I'm gonna have to redo some things here. All right, where's Ghostface? Ghostface, here we are. Trojan Man, don't be offended when I place this, okay? I'm thinking C at best, guys. I'm sorry. I cannot put him anywhere higher than that. That's my actual stun sound? Prove it. Prove it. Zach. Saving that in case you delete it. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. It's going in C. Ghosty never gets any love. I appreciate and love Ghosty. I'm just trying to be, like, objective here, you know? Because I have, like, I should probably add descriptions, but I'm kind of waiting till I have more in each category, because I also don't know what to describe some of these as. You're so offended? Oh my god. Okay. Because you say you're offended. What's nurse again? I was just gonna say, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, it sounds like a sigh to me. Nurse is like got punched in the gut type sound. It's similar, but it's a little more like there's something behind it. Let me find it again. They're kind of in the same category, so I wouldn't mind either moving him up by one or nurse down by one, but I will admit I am not inclined to move him up by one. It really just sounds like a sigh. And yeah, nurse I have been unsure about from the start. Nurse and hag are the two I'm most unsure about, and then we just added plague I'm also pretty unsure about. But yeah, I think nurse needs to go down by now. Oh my god, Treasure Man, you're so dramatic. Play my beloved hag, please. Okay, so my issue with, I'm looking for it by the way, my issue with hags is that it doesn't sound distinct from her other sounds. It sounds the same as like triggering her trap, and it doesn't sound like a stun because it's not really like distinguishable. It's just like a squelching noise from a bog lady. It's not like distinguishable as a stun, you know? I'm too generous. I know, I've been that's what I'm saying. Nurse and hag I've been too unsure about. Like, I kind of want to give it its own category. It is bad. That's what I'm saying. I kind of want to put it in F, but imagine if Myra comes in here. Justice for hag, but demote her ass. Okay, I think it's valid. Thank you. So just kind of ignore D as a category, like for ranking purposes. D is just like its own thing, and I will label it later on. But for reference, D is, they're not stunned, they're like amused. Like, that's not a stun, they're just amused. Yeah, so anyway, that's just kind of there. Like, it's not at the bottom, it's just its own category. Anyway, who's after? Okay, wait, so somebody said swap nurse and plague. Let me listen to nurse again and then listen to both the legions. Where's nurse? Okay, and then plague. She sounds like she's trying to lift something. Like, that's why I don't want to raise plague at all. Like, this is why I would almost consider moving nurse back up a little bit. And that with nurse was in B. Actually, plague stun is pretty decent. So, yeah, I don't know. Similar to Huntress, in my opinion, that annoyance and anger after being stunned, but it's not like heavy. I don't know. Can't wait to be added to the game as the alpha. Oh my god. Okay, wait, let me play the legions. So I have Frank and Julie both, and I kind of just averaged them. To me, these are just really generic, but they do sound like a stun. Like, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. They're super generic. I feel like that's the baseline of like, okay, that is a stun sound. So anything better than that would be an A or S, but anything not as good as that is like not a, you know what I mean? Play it again. All right, which one? Like, it's so generic. And I do not think I can put... I know I cannot put Ghostface in that category. It sounds like a sigh. Nurse, again, I feel like there's not... It's almost like it needs its own category, because it sounds like she just got punched in the gut. Like, that is a stun sound to me, right? But Plagues literally just sounds like she's lifting weights or something. Like she's trying to pick up the pallet. Hold on. Like, this is not a stun sound to me at all. I can hear effort in her voice, but not like stun. She's at the gym. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not a stun sound. That's why I'm like, I honestly could still put Nurse in C, or sorry, in B in my opinion. Like, I'm actually gonna do that. I might swap it back and forth several times. We'll see. This is hard. All right, I don't remember what Demo sounds like. Hold on, where's Demo? Wait a minute. Oh, it's well past time for ads. Let me go ahead and do that, because if we get a game and I need ads, I'm gonna be so sad. So let's do an intermission here. Let me BRB you guys. Oh, okay. So I come back and then we have a game. That's decent timing, actually. I'm not even mad. Let me... let's hide these. We will return to that after. Yeah, it was perfect timing. I'm not mad. All right. Yeah, I like forgot to unpause my music, because once it's paused, I just leave it paused until I realize it's too quiet. Mentally unstable. Wow. I want to take a nap, but I think I wouldn't be able to fall asleep, but I'm tired. I feel that. I've been tired like a lot lately, and yesterday I tried to like lay down and take a nap, and I can't even nap anymore. I don't know what happened to me. I don't know why I can't fall asleep if I'm trying to take a nap during the day. I'm gonna go visit my parents and then pick up some pizza. Yeah! Enjoy your pizza. Enjoy your parents. W Alpha Zach Killer. Guys, since I'm gonna add Zach to my tier list at the end, if anyone else wants to be a part of the tier list, but not be offended by my ranking of your killer stun sound, just feel free to put a picture and a stun sound in the Discord and at me. Just ping me with it. Or you can DM me if you have access to DM me. Oh my god. We're doing it. Okay. Let's just start where we spawned. Dark is playing Weska. Oh my god. Survivor jump scare. Let me just pick this up while I'm here. Run away. I should go chop up the killer shack. Dang. I was hoping he was gonna be a pallet goblin. Jesus. The survivors scare me, guys. Don't do that. Alright, let's kick this. Should I trap this? I'm doing it. And this. Is that floating? Why is this floating? Okay, whatever. Can I use this? Speed boost. Yahoo! They disarmed Killer Shack trap. Second Killer Shack trap. Are they going to the last one? Don't do that, that's rude. Arnar. Oh my god. Oh, wow, she got me. She got me! Meow, meow. Won't you stay at the pallet, my queen? Damn, I'm bad. I like her hat. Oh, that's speed. Okay, okay. She's just better. True and factual. I might have to enlist Dark for help here. Oh, I got her. Never mind. You guys ever notice the like floating stuff around this map? Dark, I'm struggling. Isn't it supposed to mimic the upside down? Is it? This isn't from Stranger Things. Oh my gosh. I'm bad. We're flanking. Okay. He's a running. They disarmed all my killer shack traps. Kind of rude. I'm not a fan of this map right now. Okay. Let's go back to the killer shack, I think. Oh, I didn't realize he literally got caged at killer shack. I like when they wait for me, it's so silly. Is she lagging out? Are you, am I lagging? Oh no! It was the server, Dark. It wasn't just you. So we love like literally waiting 25 minutes for a game for it to do that. That's cool. That's nice. We love it. We love it. That's okay. I think I'm done with Trapper. Let me get an Oni game in. What do I want to use for Oni? I mean, I can keep using Fearmonger. Well, surely we get priority VQ? Maybe. 25 minutes. I don't know if priority VQ is a thing. Let's see. I'll just do that. Okay. Well, let's pause the music. Because we're gonna go back to the tier list. Alright. We were just gonna listen to the Demogorgon stun sound. Where that? Here it is. Jesus. Wait, hold on. Y'all can't hear that. That's fine though, because I gotta turn that down. That shit is loud. That was scary. Hold on. Okay. I mean... I don't know. To me, that's either A or S. But I think I want to put it in A because it's not so much like, oh, you could tell that's a stun and that's like great. That's a great stun sound. It's more like that's iconic and a little bit amusing to listen to. Which is like how I feel about Myers and Bubba. So I think I'm going to put Demo in A. I think that's valid. Okay, who's after Demo? Oni! Oh my god! I'm gonna mute my game because that's so distracting to hear Oni like with those noises in the background. Alright, Oni, Oni, Oni. Whoa. I kind of do want to put him like up there. I'm not even gonna lie. Am I biased? I might be biased. Kind of sounds like Trapper a bit. He kind of does. Wait, let me listen to the Trapper one again. Okay, no, I don't know if I don't know if I would agree with those. Actually, that's got me thinking like I need to put Oni higher because maybe Billy then. Hold on, let me find Billy. Billy. Oh yeah, Hillbilly is what I'm looking for. I was just looking for Billy. Okay, let me listen to that, and then we listen to Oni. Okay, I'm sorry. I think I have to put Oni up there because it sounds too good to not go up there. Like if we're putting Trapper and Billy up there, I think Oni has to be as well. Oni's is really good. Honestly, that's got me reconsidering Trappers, but I don't want to move him down because I'm biased. Like, now I'm starting to think that's also a gut punch. Biased streamer, true. Hi, Bebop. Man! Guys, I think I have to move him down. Hold on, let me listen to Wraith again. Okay. Would a gut punch count for a stun though? Well, yeah, it would, but like, let's listen to Nurse's version of a gut punch. Like, she just got the wind knocked out of her, right? Wraith sounds like a Pokemon. Wraith 100% sounds like a Pokemon. Like, you get into like a battle, like an encounter. Like a wild Wraith appeared. Yeah. What I was saying earlier is like Wraith sounds like they took Hillbilly's stun noise and like put it in a garbage disposal. So here's Hillbilly. Okay, and then here's Wraith. That's how it feels in DBD too. It does. Because I am gonna be honest, I think I might need to move Trapper down to A. Now that I'm like ranking more of these, I have to be more discerning. They just put a Snapchat filter on Billy's line. They literally threw it in a garbage disposal. Hold on, let me listen to Trapper again. And then I'm gonna compare it to everyone else in that category, I think. Actually, hold on. Let me compare it first to Myers. Because Myers feels really tame compared to a lot of these. Hold on. I'm losing track of what I'm looking for because I can only see like 4 of these at a time. Trapper. And then Myers. Okay. Now I can see why Trapper is higher. Trapper is higher than Myers because Myers is so like it's iconic, but I legit want to move it down because it's almost where like Nurse is, where it just doesn't feel, I don't know, like there's nothing behind it. Maybe if it were louder. Like the reason right now I don't want to move Trapper down is because I have to have that sound lower than Trapper's. Like I get that it's iconic, but it's just not there. You know, would you guys hate me if I moved Myers down? Or like, what if I did that? Do you guys hate me? Why can I not do that? That's stupid. Hold on. It's such a good sound though. Like I legit want that in S tier. Just because it's so funny to me. I think a lot of people would hate me for this list if I have Myers in B. They're gonna be like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, if you listen to every single one, it's entirely different than just like playing the game and being like, haha, love that sound. But like if you compare that to a lot of the other stuns, like what even is that? It sounds like a yawn. Like it's starting to get a little bit closer to Freddy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to like distance myself from the character and the fact that I find it funny to listen to. Where's Freddy? Freddy is all the way at the bottom because he sounds like he's waking up and stretching. Like that's you're stretching. And then Myers is starting to sound like a yawn. Guys. No lie, I don't think Myers should be like in B. I get that it's iconic. Hold on, let me listen to Bubba again. A-tier Myers, but listen, Jesse, listen. He sounds like he's yawning. Okay. Where's Freddy? Like... I'm starting to struggle real bad here. I think I'm gonna leave him in B, but like it's less of a stun noise than Legion, to be honest. Here, let me... Where's... La Legion? How about for you, I won't put him any lower than B. But there's just like... I don't know, I might end up putting him in C. This one's harder. I'm gonna return to that. We're gonna return to that. Because I started questioning having Trapper in A because I do love his stun sound, but if you compare it to everybody else who's currently in S, it doesn't feel like it belongs in S. So we just did Oni. Next is Deathslinger. This one's halfway between stretching and getting stunned. This sounds like an old man just got pushed over onto the sidewalk. That's gotta be either like B or A. It's definitely not C. It's definitely higher than C. But it's not S. Let me listen to Trapper again. It's almost like it's Trapper, but older. Does that make sense? It does. It sounds like somebody aged up Trapper. I think that's fair to, like, I don't know, he's still Sun. You hear it? It literally sounds just like Trapper, but older. I'll put him in A because I don't think that's bad at all. Who's next? Oh, okay. So Pyramid Head has a weird one, right? Where's he? Okay, I'm so sorry for this, but I can't count that as a stun sound. Like, it's a sound. This makes me feel like I do need like an uncategorized, just a hungry little guy. His stomach is growling. I almost feel like I need another category for whatever Hag and Pyramid Head are, because they're more of like an like not a humanoid noise, but more of like, what would it sound like if this material was like knocked on or scraped, right? Like Pyramid Head's like scraping metal, basically. That's scraping metal. And then Hag is, I don't know, a squelchy bundle of sticks. Where's Hag? Where are you? Here you are. Like, those are objects. Like, those are not humans. Those are not people making a noise. Not even creatures. Like, almost feels like it needs its own category. It does. That does sound like a zombie in Minecraft. Like the pitched up ones for the babies. We'll see how I feel about it at the end, but it genuinely feels like those might need their own category. Blight. Okay, hold on. Blight. Jesus Christ. So Blight's sounds like Pyramid Head if Pyramid Head's noise was coming from like a human. Does that make sense? Like, that is how they're distinctly different. It's not scraping metal. That's like a screeching creature man. I feel like that one could be... That one could be A, to be honest. A or B. It's like a roar, almost. I think I want to put him in A. Actually... I don't want to get, like, too much here, but... I could maybe go in S. Guess he's next on the Tamagotchi life list. Is it me? Is it the Blight? Are you considering adding any DBD characters? I think that would be really funny. That sounds like a lot of effort, though. I like that one a lot. Hold on, let me listen to Oni's again. Where's Oni? It's so similar. I almost feel like I should put Blight in S. Is there too many? There might be too many in S. But I like it, though. Who's after Blight? Oh, twins. Twins. What the fuck is that? So that sounds like she's at the gym. She sounds like she's like deadlifting or something. It doesn't really sound like a stun to me. It sounds like effort. Like she's putting effort into something. Physical effort. It sounds like someone trying to do Huntress stun sounds. Yeah, like the end of Huntress stun sounds. Because at least with Huntress, she's got like a stun sound at the start and then it turns into frustration. Man, this one's kind of hard, actually. I think this is going to be either C or B. I don't want to put it in F because the F ones are like that bad. I'm not sure I want to put that as low as like Ghostface sounds like he's sighing. But Plague sounds really similar actually to the twins one. Okay, so that's twins. And then Plague. They're like very similar. Like there's stun and frustration in there, but it's not like, I don't know. They both sound like they're just putting effort into something. It doesn't sound so much like a stun to me. I think I would almost place twins like higher than Plague. Does that make sense? Here, I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna do, I'm trying to like reorder these a little bit. Don't hate me for this. Yeah. I do feel like I'm gonna need to make another category. All right, who's next? Trickster. So the problem I have with this sound, it sounds like he was holding his breath and then he stopped holding his breath. That is all. It does not sound like a stun to me. So I'm gonna put that in F. Like he just like held his breath for a while. Like that's all that is. It's a gasp for air. Yeah, that was my first thought, and then I found another way to phrase it, which is just gasping for air. Anyway, that's an F. Next is Nemesis. Okay, this is getting harder. I think I'm gonna have to add another category, guys. That's a tiger. That's like, oh God, how do I even categorize that? I don't know. D, but D right now is literally like, it's not a stun, they're amused. And that's not amusement to me. It's just like breathing. It's a tiger breathing. Hold on, let me make another category. And we're gonna call this question mark. And question mark is gonna include Hag, Pyramid Head, and Nemesis for now, because these ones are just like, they're just sounds. Like they're not a stun sound. They're just sounds that made sense for them to use. Does that make sense? And then I think what I'll do is I'm gonna reverse these two. Let's rename this to Amused. I might rename that again later, but let's swap-a-rooney these guys. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to name those. That was not 25 minutes. Are you ranking how accurate of a stun sound it is or how much you like the stun sounds? It's like a combination of both, to be honest. Like when I did the Survivor screams, I largely was basing it on, does this sound like a screaming person? Does it sound like there was effort behind it? Stuff like that. So I'm trying to do that. Not really like how much I like it, but there is some bias because I don't know if I would include Bubba up here. I'm gonna re-listen to all of these at the end for sure. Okay, that was a really quick queue. I won't even lie. Okay. Yeah, it's not so much like if I like it, but it does play a little bit of a part. Yeah, I don't know. That's just how my brain ends up like trying to categorize things is by like quality and type. Or I don't know why I said type. I mean more like I don't know. I don't want to say I categorize things by category, but that I mean that's essentially what I'm trying to do. All right, let's do it. Oh my god, I thought I could walk up there. Ah! Speed boost. Yeah, I categorized by category. Wait a minute, my music. There we go. Now we're vibing. What's going on over there? Are you making friends with whoever that is? I just got an achievement? Wait, what? Oh, damage a survivor while they're healing or doing a gen. Got it. So nice of her to turn back around like that. Oh, it's so nice of you to use that palette like that. Do I keep a slug over here? The game is quiet. Are you sure? I haven't changed the game's volume. No. Oh, they picked her up. Oh, she picked herself up. Doi. I forgot they could do that. Forgot my volume is like silent right now. Gotcha.
I'll see you dead.
Where are the survivors? This gen so far. There they are. Not the flashlight. I like to lie. Yeah, of course. Understandable. Where'd they go? Back down? Bruh. Never back down. The back down. Oh, do a belly flop. So what gives me killer instinct? Oh no. Oh my god, I got excited when they got stuck on the tree. I'm slugging, I'm sorry. Oh. I wasn't expecting the endurance. Maybe I shouldn't do the slugging when I'm in power. The first person I downed got picked up. Oh my god, Chris, 35 months, that is a big number. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a good day. Oh my gosh. I appreciate you. Oh my god, fight me about it. Fight me about it. Did they do this? Have they started this? No. Alright, let's power. I'm gonna check this gen over here. Oh, that was simple. Somebody else is here though. I would like them to not know I know that though. But they do. Where did they go? Maybe they're super sneaky. Oh. We'll fight you with hugs, or we could just do our own killer duos. Maybe. I'm not sure I'm gonna do any more killer duos. Maybe the last week of... Actually, when does it end? I gotta see when 2v8 ends. I wasn't really planning on doing any killer duos this time around. But I needed an excuse to do my DBD tier list. And Dark asked about duos, so here we are. We're very much multitasking this stream. Between games, we're doing my tier list, which I'd say we're about halfway done with. Who's that, Nia? Let's go get her. Oh! I did that on purpose. Okay, you know what? What if I just leave her? Because doing that loop with my power is kind of pointless. I'm gonna get no value. I might as well just go after someone, right? Oh, that was close. That works. Dang, that was the last gen. Oh, two of the doors are on this side. Dang it! Nice. They didn't open this door. Oh my god, who did I hit? Thought I would be able to hit both of them, to be honest. Oh, that sucks. She got out too? Oh my god. Damn. Yeah, the map was pretty rough. Alright. I kind of want to try Oni again, I won't lie. I need to, like, not do what I did, though. That was rough. Okay, let me pause this. Let me... Here, I'll pull up the tier list, but I need to play ads so I can go pee. Alright, so this is what we're working with so far. I will explain it more when I get back. I'll be back 3 minutes. I'm back. Alright, let me re-pause my music. I was kind of thinking, why are we gatekeeping all gen auras from killers? Especially when it comes down to the last gen. There's like no way to tell where every gen is. I feel like part of me feels like if I, especially at the start of the match, if I could see every single gen aura, I would not be able to focus. Like, it's kind of why I don't like windows of opportunities. Like there's too much visual clutter that it gets too much. With Windows, it largely depends on the map, but for 2E, I'm assuming there's the same number of gens each time. Thank you, Trojan Man. All right, let me see. Tier list. Where are we at? All right. Here's Cinnabites. Let me find that. That's next up. What is that? Wait, you guys can't hear that. Hold on. I need to stop muting that. Okay. Y'all, That's not a stun sound. He's inquiring. He's curious. Yes, he's a curious fella. So I'm gonna put that in the same... It's funny. Why is Nimi in question mark? Okay, let me explain. So let me catch up. I'm just gonna assume nobody's been here and I'm just gonna explain out the whole list. So S tier, obviously, really good stun sounds. A, really good and or iconic. B, very generic baseline stun sound. C, really low standard stun sound, sort of. D is... These are not stun sounds. These are something else entirely. Like, Freddy... Hold on, where's Freddy? Actually, I'll do Trickster because I've been playing Freddy's a lot. Trickster's is like a gasp for air. Like he's just been holding his breath for a while. You know what I mean? Like, bro was just like swimming underwater for a bit. And then the category under that, which is amused, is just like they're not being stunned. They're just laughing about it. Isn't chatterers just chattering sound? I think so. Okay, and then... yeah, Penheads is literally just like, Okay, so the bottom category is these are not really stun sounds, but they're not like, it's not because it's a bad stun sound, it's more just like they need their own category because, like, for example, Pyramid Head is like metal rubbing together. Like that's metal scraping together. Hag is like throwing a wet bundle of like twigs. Where's Hag? Hold on. Hag. Okay. And then Nemesis sounds like a breathing tiger. Like a heavily breathing tiger. It's not a stun sound, but it's also like not like, I don't know. Wet bundle of twigs. When I finish categorizing all of them, I will re-listen to every single one to try and like finalize their position, but I needed a category for those so far. Hi Lobster, how are you? All right, let's go to artist. Artist S tier. I do like artist sounds. Hold on. All right, I can't put her in S tier. I can't do it. I do like her sound. It's great for her character, but I would probably put it more like in B? Maybe? I think B would be fair. It reminds me of Nurse's stun sound. I don't know. Legion, not S tier. Well, I don't have Legion in S tier. It reminds me of Nurses. Hold on, where's Nurse? Like, it's almost the same type of energy, except one is bird-themed. Does that track for anybody else? I think it's the same thing, you know? At least for me. I don't think I can put her higher than that, because it does. Why? What do you mean, why? Lobster, keep in mind, I see it, you know what I mean? Because, like, I don't want to put it higher, because then we're comparing it to, like, hold on, where's Trapper? Like, you know, like, you can tell he got stunned, you know what I mean? Or anyone above that, obviously you can tell, like, that's a stun sound. Like, they just got smacked with a pallet, like, ow, you know what I mean? Whereas with, like, B is more like a baseline. I don't know. I'm questioning Trapper. I need to stop going back to Trapper. And then Myers, initially I had Myers higher, but to be honest, I don't think he can go that high. Because I do think he's got, like, a super iconic stun sound, but it doesn't compare to anything that's like higher up there. Like Hillbilly, where's Hillbilly? Hillbilly, and then Myers.
Oh.
It's a very similar sound, but it's way toned down. Does that make sense? So comparing the artist to those other ones, like it's a good stun sound for the character, but like overall comparing to all other stun sounds, I don't know. I feel like B is fine. I might have to switch how I'm doing this. I don't want to say that while I'm already literally like more than halfway through this. But maybe I do have to just start basing this on, do I like the stun sound? Who's after that? Okay, after that is Onryo, and her sounds are something. Onryo, here we are. Like, that's gotta go in the same category as question mark. Like, that sounds like Pyramid Head, you know what I mean? Pyramid Heads is just scraping metal, right? And that's like so similar. It's not like at the bottom to mean like it's bad. Like, they're just different types of sounds, if that makes sense. Okay, who's after? Dredge? I don't remember what Dredge's sounds like. What? Are we for real? That's just blowing air. That's gotta go in a totally different category. Like, it's good. It's a good sound for what he is, I suppose. But it's just like a sound. Like, it's not a stun sound. It's a whoosh. Alright, Wesker. Wesker is near the bottom. Oh. I like his, admittedly. That's fun to listen to. He does sound stunned to me. It doesn't sound like as intense as, like, you know, Hillbilly. But he sounds stunned. Even sounds like it hurt. Yeah. Let me think. I feel like that could go in A. A or B. The reason I say it could be B is because, like, compare this to Legion. To me, Legion is just a baseline. Okay, that's a decent stun sound. So hear this. And then compare it to this. It's like a filtered version of Legion. Or I suppose Legion sounds like a filtered version of Wesker's. They're similar, but filtered. Wesker's, yeah, exactly. Wesker's has more flavor, which is why I was like, Legion is like a really generic one. I've been saying that since I put Legion on there. Legion sound when he exits power is the best. I'm basing it on palette stuns when possible. Some of the sound files do differentiate between types of stuns. There are also exiting power sounds which apply to Legion and Oni, but I ignored any exiting power sounds and I went for the like stun noise. You're right though, it does have more flavor. I feel like this needs to be like a B+. I don't know if I want to put it in A. Do I need to listen to the A's again? Let me listen to Bubba. Okay, and Deathslinger? It is kind of similar to Deathslingers, actually, when you listen to it. It does sound like ow. Okay, wait. Let's compare it to Myers.
Oh.
I think it's better than Myers. Wait, where's Nurse? I hate that I keep wanting to move Nurse around because it makes it hard. I don't know how to put this in B or A. A tier in your opinion? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Alright, we got the knight. Let's see. Knight. I might be blind, I can't see it. There it is. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I think Knight might be the last one that sounds amused. Like, it's a grunt for sure, but it's like an amused grunt. Does that make sense? And a lot of his variations sounded just like that, like an amused grunt. It doesn't sound like a stunt. Like, sort of. Like, it's a grunt. But it's an amused grunt. Like, if I don't put this in the amused category, I think it's going in C. Because it's almost like, you know, like Ghostface is literally like a sigh almost. It's just a very like tame reaction. I don't know where to put this. I think for now I'm gonna put it in amused. Cause like he's just amused. Like I don't know. Okay, Skull Merchant. I do not remember what Skull Merchant sounds like. I don't play against her enough. Let me mute my fucking game. Sorry, I forgot to do that before. This is just like, it sounds like the like feminine version of Wesker's stun. Okay, are you hearing that? Okay. It's the feminine version of Wesker. But I can't necessarily say I would place that sound in A, to be honest. And it's making me want to move Wesker down and put them together. Oh my god, this is so hard. I'm just like stuck now. I'm like second guessing my categories. I'm considering another one. Replay Legion? Okay, which one? Frank? Here, I'll do both. I think I need to put Wesker down to here, put Skull Merchant with her. I just don't see them as being like more Like, I don't know. I feel like Skull Merchant's more of a feminine Frank. Really? No. Because, like, the force behind Frank's voice is higher than the force behind Skull Merchant's. It's more aligned with what Wesker's is. In my opinion, at least. Like, it's the same. I don't know. That does not, to me, sound like the feminine version of Frank. I think I'm gonna leave those in B. I actually feel a lot more aligned with that. Oh god, Singularity.
Vision down.
What? Wait.
Vision down. Vision down.
Okay, so do I just do that, right? Because this doesn't really, again, it doesn't sound like a stun. It's just like a noise that has to do with the character. Like, okay, twigs, wet twigs, metal scraping together, growling thing. I don't even know how to describe. Hers sounds a lot like scraping metal too, but it's different. This is like whooshing air, and then this is robotic humanoid.
Vision down.
I don't think I can place that. Hold on, where's Druid on low power? Yeah. What did I name? Xenomorph. Okay. Whoa. Okay, this one is more like I can place this because it's not like with Hag, where Hag is like, I don't even know what noise is coming out of her. It's like with Demogorgon. You don't like it? Hold on, let me find Demo again. Demo. It's honestly quite similar. It's too high pitched. Well, I'm not really basing it on do I like it. You know what I mean? So that's Demogorgons, which is just like a longer version of Xenos. Like, it sounds like pain. I feel like I could put that next to Demo, to be honest. They're so similar to me. And I feel like I can hear and visualize the reaction. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put that right by Demo. Chucky. Oh. So this is another this is another one where it's just like a generic like so I think that belongs in B, I won't lie. It's pretty good though. Hold on, maybe it goes in A actually, because let me listen to this and then Trapper again. Trapper. So similar. And then let's listen to Bubba, which is more like ow, but like in his voice. I think I'm gonna put it in A. I don't know. The more I do this, the more like unsure I'm getting. It's terrible. Okay, the unknown. Oh man. That's gonna be impossible to place, I think. I don't quite want to put it in the bottom category. In fact, I'm certain that I don't. I think I do want to place this. I'm kind of thinking B. We got a game. It's either B or C, but I don't want to put it in C, to be honest. Maybe I do, though. Hold on. Let's compare that to Twins. Plague? Ghostface? Yeah, I think I can go in that category. Alright. Game time. This is harder than I thought it would be. Oh my god, Cinders! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hi. How was your stream? How's your Friday going? Oh, my music. I was like, why is it so quiet? Alright, we're looking for people. Hello, how are you? Where am I going? Where are the people? Oh my god, I thought she got in the locker. Twitch didn't auto-bring me. Sorry if I missed anything. You have missed absolutely nothing. How was your stream? How's your Friday going? Oh my god, she's bleeding all over the place. Yay! Oh! Thank you. It's been good. Happy it's the weekend. W. We love the weekend. Do you have any fun plans? My plan is to rot. Oh my gosh! I love this outfit. Why does she stand there? That's alright. We are not complaining. Alright, let's use power. Hawa? And we go somewhere. We're traveling. Oh, we're going over there. Oh, there's a lot of auras. Oh! Okay, we don't... we don't talk about that. I'm boosted? Okay, I'm embarrassed. I'm leaving. I lost track of her. At least I got somebody. Only plan is to go get boba tea at some point. Oh my gosh. What kind are you gonna get? Or what's your go-to? My go-to for a long time has been like a strawberry milk tea with the regular boba. And usually like half sweetness, but lately I've been going for wintermelon milk tea and I love it. Brown sugar one, I've been wanting to have one of those for a while. I tried what was that? I had a golden oolong one this past weekend. That was pretty good. Alright, I've got power. Wait, now I have power. Well, now I'm gonna be thinking about boba until I have it. Should I get clicked at? I just got clicked at. Incredible. I don't know where that person went. Whee! We're taking a turn. A very wide turn. Oh! There we go. Alright, let's pick up this one first. Wait, she already picked herself up. I took too long. Anyway, Cinders, thank you so much for raiding me. And if you have to raid and run, please know I do understand. And this goes for everyone coming in. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Hydrate, get nourished, stretch your legs, take a screen break, whatever you gotta do. What? Oh. Main building. Nice. Good hatchet. Good second hatchet. Don't mind if I just pick this up for you though. Alright. We power again. Oh my god, where is everyone? I feel like there's nobody on this side of the map. Never mind. Oh! Somebody's here for the save. Oh, I was blocking the prompt though. W. We killed somebody, yippee! Let me kick this. That's awkward. Why would she fall back? Oh my god. Alright, let's go for that aura. Oh my gosh. Nice. There's a bunch of people by the killer shack. Dang, maybe I should have tried to grab her. Ooh. Oh, that's awkward. Where did she go? Oh, got doesn't hit. That's so sad. W. Alright, we have 3 kills so far. Oh, 4. I didn't see the one at the bottom. I'm surprised nobody's on this one. Blood! Oh my god, thank you for all this. There's a hatch in here. 1 person left. Here's another hatch. Oh my god, when you threw a hatchet, I thought you had seen them, Dark. Oh. Where are they? They're not on this door. Strange. Sneaky. Oh, I see Scritchies. Hello. Why, hello. That was great. The Mori's insane. I love the Mori for the skin. It's so good. Alright, let's see. With the time, I almost feel like this could potentially be our last one. Do I want to stay on Oni? I don't think I want to do another trapper, that's for sure. Jack, would you mind if I did a Huntress game? You know what? What? You're playing Billy? Heck yeah. Alright, let's do that. And are you still using? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna use Enforcer. Alright, I'm hydrating. I actually need to go get more drink. I'm gonna do that. So I know it's early, but I'm gonna play. Actually, it's way too early for an ad. Oh my god, Brendan got his 300 star.
News of our Lord and Savior, any means necessary.
Brendan lied to us. Congrats on 300. Wait, what was I about to do? I need to go get a drink. Oh my god, stuff isn't working. You didn't lie. What do you mean you didn't lie? You said you weren't gonna get another one. What do you mean? Okay, let me pause my music. And we pull up the tier list again. Okay. Who's next? The Lich. The Lich. Alright, what does the Lich sound like? Oh. Oh my. Annoyed. He sounds really annoyed. Clearing his throat. Guys, do you think that should be C or D? For reference, okay, let me play the Cinnabite. He's literally like curious. Trickster. I'm playing D's for comparison. So Trickster sounds like he's gasping for air. The pig. Let's see. Pig. What's the question mark category? So the question mark category is things that really don't sound like stuns, but they're appropriate for the character. Like, okay, for example, I think the best example here is Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head sounds like scraping metal. Which obviously doesn't sound like a person being stunned. It sounds like metal scraping together, but it makes sense for the character, right? I don't think that's actually a person under there, so whatever. Yeah, and then like Nemesis. Let me play Nemesis. Nemesis sounds like a growling tiger. Or like bear or something. Singularity is...
Down.
You know, it's like noises that make sense for the character, but it doesn't sound like a stun. Do you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. So, Chris, you said D for the Lich. Singularity is just a thing. Well, they're all just like a thing. You know what I mean? Like the hags is kind of weird. It's squelchy sticks. And then Onryo. Where's Onryo? Here we go. And then, hold on, Dredge is like whooshing air almost. Doesn't really sound like a stun, but I guess it makes sense. You know what I mean? They're just sounds that, yeah, they align with the character, but it doesn't sound like a stun, so I can't really like rank it. Do you know what I mean? All right, where did the Lich go? Lich. This guy doesn't sound like he's being stunned. He sounds like annoyed. He just sounds annoyed. Like he spilled coffee on his pants. Like cold coffee, not hot coffee, obviously. No pain. There's no pain. It's just frustration. Like he got a stain on his shirt. Give that a C because he's at least agitated. I mean, yeah, but hold on. Let me play something in the C category. In the C category, I've got twins. Let me play twins. Okay, and then compare that to the Lich. I don't know. Do you think it could be a C? It doesn't sound like a stun to me. I don't think it goes in C because it just sounds like he's annoyed he got a stain on his shirt. Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't sound like a stun. At least the other one, there's like some physical like effort behind it. It doesn't sound super much like a stun to me. A lot of those in the category sound more like weightlifting, but whatever. Dracula. Dracula. Oh my god. Okay. This guy's annoyed he got a stain on his shirt for sure. Like he's so annoyed. Or somebody made him miss the light in traffic and now he's got to wait an entire light cycle. That's what that is. All right, let's see. Houndmaster. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's a good one. I won't lie. That sounded like she got stabbed. Do it again. She sounds like she got stabbed, doesn't she? I feel like I could put that in B. She could go in B. A? You think she can go in A? Ooh. Okay, let me play an A. Let's see. Let's do Chucky. He was the last to be added. Okay, now I'm starting to think I need to turn that down. Let's do Trapper. Let me scroll. Trapper. Okay, so let's base it on Trapper. And then Houndmaster. Yeah, that could be A. You're right. You're right. It's like, okay, Xenomorph getting stabbed. Or like hurt. You know what I mean? I'll put it in A, that's fine. Okay, the last four, Ghoul, Springtrap, Krasu, and Henry. The sounds are I had to record them and Dark helped me record them because I couldn't find the sound files for them, so they're gonna include the palettes like sound, unfortunately, and I think these ones are quieter, so I might have to turn it up for you guys to hear them. Ghoul. Where is Ghoul? I scrolled past it. There it is. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that up for you guys. I need to remember not to play any of the older sounds while I have this turned up, though. It's still quite hard to hear, but I have to just work with that. I feel like that can't be any higher than C. Like, there's definitely some pain in there. But I don't think I can compare it to, like, B or anything higher than that. So I'm gonna put that in C. Who's next? Springtrap. Springtrap, where are you? Okay. Okay, he's got like an ooh and then an I like the touch of the initial like oof. Like that is a stun for sure. You think that's an S? Also not biased or anything. No, you gotta actually try and remove your bias if you're gonna suggest a place for it. I do think it's above a B. This is Springtrap. So it's between A and S for me. I almost feel like I need to compare it to Huntress. He has both a bonk and an annoying sound. Yeah, which I like about it. It's kind of like with Huntress. Like, okay, so remember that. I now have to adjust the volume so I don't blow your eardrums out. Oops, wrong one. Okay, now let's listen to Huntress. Like there's like an initial sound and then a sound that follows that's just like pure frustration. Could be S. Yeah, it could be. Here, let me play some of the other S's. That way we can really compare them. So we've got Blight. Where's Blight? You think Huntress is a B at best? I'm gonna play them all before I finalize it anyway, so we'll see. But I do think it's good. Okay, so that's Blight, and then there's Oni. Spirit. There's like so much spirit behind it. And then there's here, let me play Hillbilly. Hillbilly is like peak. Hillbilly, and then Wraith, which to me is just Hillbilly and a garbage disposal. Okay, so let me play. I gotta turn the volume back down. I'm gonna play Springtraps again. Wait, I just realized I turned the volume down for you guys. I don't know if those are low enough. Or wait, no, that was correct. Never mind. Okay, let me look for Springtrap. I think I want to put it in A. I think that's where I want to put it. Although, I don't know. I am reconsidering some of them. I will be going through them again. Who's next? Crosser? I don't remember what she sounds like. Although I remember I liked it when I was getting the recording. Crosser. Okay. Okay, that's higher than a C. I will say that. It's higher than a C. There's pain. Like, there's an initial stun reaction, and then, like, there's a pain reaction, if that makes sense. I think I might put that in B. Because it kind of reminds me of Nurses. A bit. Just a little bit. Okay, last is Henry the First. How long have we been in this queue, Dark? Wondering if actually, yeah, I should definitely do ads. Here, let me play this. Henry, where are you? The First. This might be the only one I named with 10 minutes maybe. Okay, hopefully I have time to play ads. Here we go. Okay. That doesn't sound like a stun. That's gotta be either in question mark or D. I'm not even gonna lie. Henry's a C? That doesn't even sound like a stun though. It's gotta be D or question mark. I'm inclined to put it in D. Because there is some, like, human sound there. literally don't hear anything. I can't really make it any louder, unfortunately. You can't hear anything? You don't hear his like grumbly noise? I could turn it up. I don't wanna accidentally like blow out your guys' ears by taking my limiter off. I'm gonna put him in D because that's just sad. Alright, let me play ads before we end up in a game too soon. And I gotta go pee anyway, so BRB guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, So I placed all of them, but now I'm considering, like, yeah, I need to listen to them all back. But I'm considering, should I just, like, make a... Maybe I should actually name this category. Should I do that? Okay. I think that's good. And then this category is literally like, they're also not stun sounds, they sound amused. And then... literally not stun sounds. Let's see. Should I do like, I should keep the D there, shouldn't I? Oh, you can't even do that? Rude. If I put a bunch of spaces. Oh yeah. I like the amused category, thanks. Thank you so much. Okay. Should I rank, or should I like describe these categories? I think that I don't need to be honest. But I could do it just because. Don't need to. Yeah. Okay, wait, let me change the color of this. Let's just make this purple or something. Okay, I think all I can do now is just like listen to them all back. I'm gonna start from the top, but I'm gonna have to skip over any of the ones that are... Actually, I won't skip over them, but they'll be quieter. The ones that are... the last four, essentially. The last four killers. Oh, never mind. We'll do it after the game. Alright. We got this. I also have an alarm set in a few minutes. It's gonna go off to remind me to order pizza. So I unfortunately will be like stopping whatever I'm doing in the game to do it. Gnome Lander, I love that. Now I'm curious, should I listen to the stun sound that Zach sent me? Or should I save that for the end? Did anybody else send me a stun sound? Unreal. Kinoa, you should send me a stun sound. Stoked right now. A bunch of Subnautica creators got a PR box for Subnautica 2 this week, and it reminded me that early access opens next week. Oh, hell yeah. Been too locked in on duo killering. Okay, after this game, if you would like, and this is for everybody, if you want to be included in the tier list for some reason, then send me a stun sound in the Discord, or you can DM it to me if you have access. And I guess also a picture, which can just be your profile picture, like I don't care, but it's gonna make me use a picture so that I can add you onto the list. Thwomp. My stun sound is just thwomp. Honestly, I accept. If that's what your stun sound would be, I can use that. A sound of ourselves getting stunned. Hell yeah. Chris is going into voice acting mode real quick. Someone needs to punch me in the gut. That's my stun sound. I bet it would be great. I bet your stun sound would be like iconic, top tier type stuff. Dang! Oh. I'm rusty. I'm so rusty. Someone please come over and whack me over the head with a giant piece of wood so I can submit a stun noise. I believe in you. You can do it yourself. A DIY. DIY. Whacking yourself with wood. Okay. She's not even who I want. Dang it. I have 3 example sounds. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one for me to base it on. Okay, let me get some more hatchets. Oh, I'm really good. I'm so rusty. Help! I'm dragging Dark down. Oh, somebody went upstairs. Oh, he freaking crouched it. What a professional. I might be in the amused category. I tend to give a weak chuckle when I get hit for whatever reason. That's neat. Can we test that? Can you prove it? Can you prove it though? Like, let's say you stub your toe. I'm not going over there. I can't deal with the bog vials. You stub your toe. Are you gonna, like, chuckle about it? Because I'm willing to bet you wouldn't. I suppose that's not really the same as getting stunned. I think the gut punch thing is a better, like, baseline example, to be honest. Wow. No, that's just anger. That shit hurts. Hey Dark, I'm sorry I'm doing really bad right now. Let me get some hatchets. Oh my god. I need to change the aura colors for 2v8 because I didn't realize that my killer aura color was so close to my survivor aura color. Like, I didn't realize how similar they are until now. Oh my god, he's crawling. Okay, that's my order the pizza alarm. So I'm sorry. Things are about to get worse because I gotta AFK for a second here. I will at least stand near a gym. Checking out. Almost done. Okay. Order placed. Yeah. Piece of time. I'm here. I'm back. I'm present. Sorry. Somebody's way over there. Is there a cage over here, maybe? Close. Let it be known, history. You got some vintage Chris history for a picture. Okay, gotcha. Somebody's going upstairs. Alright, I guess I just walk in circles till I get smacked with a pallet. Oh, we're going this way. How exciting! I got the M1. Where'd she go? Oh my god. Nice. Oh my god, I'm boosted. Oh, okay, that hit the floor. Really wish I knew what the obsession was with blinding killers at pallets. It's not ultimately useful except as a form of annoyance. Well, that'll probably be why. I mean, when I'm playing Survivor, I tend to stun, or I tend to like blind killers at stuns or pallets or whatever, just because I enjoy doing it and I get points for doing it. You know what I mean? Generally, yeah. It's not good if you're being chased and you're like actually trying to extend the chase, because you don't get the distance that you could be getting. But if you're, say, helping somebody who's already being chased get like extra distance or something, it could be useful then. Speaking as someone who sucks at killing, throws me off, but that's that's about it. Like the blinding at the pallet. Makes sense. Okay, well, there's like some people over here. Why do you have endurance? What the heck? Yeah. That's generally how it goes. Already? Sorry, Dark. I kind of sucked. I won't lie, maybe it wasn't a good idea for me to play Huntress when I haven't played Huntress in I don't even know how long. That was maybe not the best decision. I just kind of wanted to give it a shot. Somebody at this gate. Oh my god, I wish I could ping. I almost tried to ping like I'm playing Overwatch. Hello. Where did the Jane go? Did she book it? Oh yeah, she did. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's just somebody over here. I didn't realize. Hey, Dark, you want to come back to this door? Fuck. She was so silent. I didn't hear her. Despite her being injured. I don't know where Claude is. Do I just pick up anyway? $17. She didn't die. Oh, I thought she was staying in the cage. Also, I didn't realize I didn't have my music playing. GG, well played. Report Jane. Oh, hell nah. Why would we do that? Why would we do that exactly? Camping exit gate? That's not reportable. Because she died first. Oh, that's even dumber. Yeah, that was something. Okay, anyway. I don't know why I just started playing music, so I have to pause it again. So we are going to go through the list. Hold on, let me pull up. I gotta make it visible for you guys. That and that. Okay. So I'm gonna go through all of them again. And I might do some rearranging. And if anyone wants to send a stun noise for themselves, feel free, because I'll add those after. Because I gotta finalize these ones first. Can you guys read those well enough? Thank you for joining me, Dark. I appreciate it. Should I, like, make this bigger? Now that I've put all of the... Hold on. I've put all the killers, so you guys don't really need to see the bottom part now. I can just kind of do this. Zoom it in. Actually, why don't I just make it take up the whole... Wow, I'm so smart. And then maybe I move the text to like the top right and shrink it. Whoa! Whoa! I don't know what just happened. Okay. That's what we're working with. So let me make sure the audio level is not gonna blow out anybody's eardrums. Okay, good. And we'll just like go down the list. I might do it in order of like the files, so alphabetical instead of jumping around because that seems a lot easier. Actually, maybe I don't. Maybe I go down like in order, so S all the way down to D. Michael moved to B tier. Listen, I do think it's justified. I think it's justified, okay? So we're gonna finalize it. I'm gonna go down the list. Also, Ellie, if you feel like it, if you want to send your own stun noise, you're welcome to, because I'm adding Zach and Chris have submitted their own. Okay, let me... Oh my god, my dog is outside barking and I can hear her from here. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna go down the list, starting with Billy. I'm throwing imaginary tomatoes. I don't doubt it. But listen, you listened to the hag sound and you told me to put it in D. So just remember that. Mikey on tier with Legion. Listen, I've been considering switching things around or maybe even adding another category. I might do S, A, B, C, D, F. And then move some of them around. I might like divide it even more. I'm thinking about it. I might. Okay. Let's start with Billy, which in my opinion is like the best stun noise. Hillbilly. Here we are. It's iconic. It's bro got stunned. It's great. And then there's Wraith, which is just hillbilly's noise in a garbage disposal. It's intense. It's a lot more intense than Billy's. But I do think they both belong at the top. Hold on. Da-da. Okay, who's after that? Spirit. Spirit is here. I'm starting to think maybe I should go backwards. Maybe. Oni. Oni's is kind of intense, but yeah, that's up there. Blight, I love Blights. I don't know about you guys. Blight has a great stun sound. It's very satisfying to stun a Blight. Huntress is one that I'm actually not sure about keeping in S tier. But to me, it's also very similar to Spirits in a way. I do think it's very good. Where's Spirit? I'm gonna play Spirits again. I'm almost considering making an A+ and a B+. Would that be excessive? That might be excessive. Because I feel like I could put Huntress and Spirit in like an A+. Hold on, let me listen to Huntress again. S tier Spirit. What do you think about Huntress? Huntress and Spirit are both similar to me. Just order them based on their sounds in the tier. Yeah, I suppose so. Let me do that. Huntress is just mad she got stunned. Do you think she belongs in S though? I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I listen to more and I eventually want to add a category, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna do it if I'm still feeling like it. Okay, Trappers first in A. That's a solid gut punch, like. Also, it just sounds great, sorry. And then Bubba. Bubba, where's Bubba? Personally, no, maybe A. See, this is why I'm kind of thinking about an A+, because I don't think it belongs on the same tier as the other ones I have in A at all. Myers is more B, which is why I did move Myers down to B. Yeah, I see what you said. Okay. You'll understand as you listen to them, I think, because compared to all the other stunts, this is like so toned down. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. Where's Bubba? Bubba. I'm doing it, I'm sorry. Add a row above. I'm making an A+, and I might end up making a B+. I'm sorry. It's the best personally, it's iconic. Right, I know it's iconic, but like, I don't think it's the best. I don't even think it's close to the best. I do love hearing it, but I don't think it's the best. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting Huntress in A+, because that's my personal opinion. I know a lot of people disagree with that. I also think I'm gonna end up putting Spirits in A+, but I'm not positive yet. To me, they're super similar. But then again, that's also very similar to like Billy's. Hold on, where's Billy's? What about Billy? I keep looking for Billy instead of Hillbilly. It's throwing me off. Spirit sounds like a stun, and yeah, it sounds like Billy. I think, yeah, I agree with that. Because with Huntress, she sounds more angry than like stunned or hurt. But I think it's super good anyway. You know what I mean? And then I think that Demo. Oh, okay, wait. Let me listen to Demogorgon really quick. Okay, Demogorgon's is kind of loud, so be prepared. Would you not be angry if someone stunned you? Yeah, but there's like a lack of something else in it. I don't know. Huntress and Plague is similar. Huntress and Plague is similar, but I feel like the key difference is volume. Like, okay, let me play Huntresses again, and then we're gonna listen to the Plagues. Huntress. And then Plague. It's so toned down compared to Huntress. I wouldn't even place them close together at all by any means. Right now, I do think Huntress would be literally on the line here, but I feel like there are some in here that I want to move up, and then some I want to leave in A, and then I want to make a B plus. So let me. This is so unnecessary too. I am aware. I will change the colors also when I'm done with this. Admiral above. Sorry if you guys hate me for doing this. I could also make it an A minus. Would you guys prefer I do that so that the A is like extra divided up, or do you think this makes more sense? Because personally, I think these should be there, and then maybe Myers as well. But I'm thinking, let me play Demo again. Demos is like intense, and it's super satisfying to stun him, and it sounds like a stun. And then Xeno. Xeno, I'm not sure I can move up to A plus. Yeah, Demo sounds like a stun. I kind of want to put that like there, to be honest. Xenos, I think I would leave here. And then I was talking earlier about, to me, Xena sounds like someone stepped on their tail. Yeah, it's like a cat. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, so to me, Deathslinger sounds like Trapper aged up. Let's listen to that, okay? So, Trapper. Okay. And then Deathslinger. It just sounds like aged up Trapper to me. Houndmaster and A plus. I was thinking that too, and I will get to her. I'm just trying to like do it in order. Let me listen to Bubba. Bubba's does sound like a stun. I think I'm gonna move Bubba up, but I might leave Trapper in A, like a solid A. Where is Trapper? Let me listen to it again. I mean, that also sounds like a stun to me. That one's hard. I'll leave it in A for now, but I might move it up. And then Slinger, I want to leave where it is. Chucky was like a full-on, like, like, it's kind of... Hold on, where's Chucky? Chucky's kind of hard to place. It's not very enthused. I would almost compare it to the, Slingers. Or not Slinger, Legion. I don't know why I said Slinger. So I might move that down to B plus. But I'm gonna listen to that again when I get there. And then, hold on, Houndmaster. I like Houndmasters because she's like literally, it literally sounds like she's getting stabbed. Like, that is a good stun sound. Okay, Springtraps is gonna sound different because I had to record it myself, sorry. It's also gonna be quiet. I might leave that on A, but I almost feel like it could definitely go in A plus. That one's kind of harder to place, to be honest. Something about it. A+ in my opinion. I think Dark would agree too. I can agree with that. Really sounds stunned at first and then angry. Yeah, and that's, I like the ones that sound, they have like 2 parts to the sound. Higher than Alien at least, but yeah, A+ I do agree with. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, I like the ones that have 2 parts to the sound. Like, unfortunately, all of these are just one singular sound, but I still think they should be an S because of how they sound. The only one up here that I'm iffy about is Spirit. I may move her down to A+, but I don't know. Huntress is 2-parter. Demo is not a 2-parter, but I like it. Bubba is not a 2-parter, and these 2 are 2-parters. I like that. Okay, Wesker. Let's listen to Wesker again. I think Wesker is a solid B+, and I do I still stand by that. To me, Skull Merchant sounds like the feminine Wesker stun sound. So let's listen to Wesker again. And then Skull Merchant. Like, it's very similar. I get that they're not exactly the same, but they're very similar. They sound like solid stun noises. Better than the baseline B, which to me is kind of like a generic stun noise. And I'm iffy on these 2 in that category. Okay, so let me listen to Chucky again. I can hear that they both have that same breathy noise. Yeah. Where's Chucky? Something about Chucky's, like, to me, it's very similar to Legion's, so I can definitely move it down to B. But it's also somehow less generic than Legion's. Let me compare the 2. Where's Frank? You know what? They're both so similar that I think I have to put them together, to be honest. So I think these are the B+ for now. All right, and I just listened to Legion, Chucky. Okay, let's listen to Myers again. If I can find it. Oh my god. Here we go. Like, it's so... I don't even know what word to describe this one as, but it's not at all similar to the other stun noises that are clear stun noises. It's like, it's a noise that's coming out of his mouth. I don't know. This one is hard. It's like they took Billy's sound and dialed it down and told him to be less enthusiastic about it. Okay, so listen to this. And then listen to Billy. Same sound, but like less effort. You know what I mean? Like there's less effort behind it. Yeah, Myers is good, but it's just like... I don't know. Like, I could give him bonus points for being iconic, I guess. And put him up here with B+. Just for the fact that he's iconic. But no other reason at all. Because it's so, like, unenthusiastic compared to the other stun noises. Literally, compared to every other stun noise above it, it's, like, significantly less. But I'm gonna put it in B+, I think. Hear me out? Okay, I'm listening. I might have to put artist in not really a stun sound, but makes sense for the character. It's very bird noisy. It's not really stun noisy. I'm still hearing you out, by the way. Pizza time, bye-bye. Oh my gosh, enjoy your pizza, Myron. Okay, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna play Nurse again. A plus should be A, B plus, wait, hold on. A plus should be A and B plus combined to B to C, C to D, etc. That is awfully confusing for me. So are you saying get rid of the A plus? Are you telling me put it back to how I had it except move the B's down? I'm so confused right now. Are you saying you want D to be F, C to be D, A and B plus combined? But that would clump a bunch of them together that I don't think belong together. Like, by no means do I think that this one should be with this one. Like, I don't know. Hold on, let me just play those all again and I'll think about it. You're so goofy for literally suggesting I take out the A plus and the B plus that I just added back in. Or into, I suppose. Wait, where's... Okay, let me play Trapper. I'm gonna play all 6 of those and I'll tell you. I cannot put all of these together. I genuinely cannot put those together. So if I were to like combine them, I would combine these downward, which is what I already did. Like I had these 3 here, but I think these 3 deserve to be higher than these ones. But what you want is another category below C. Change this to F. Hold on. F. Let me add category above. Add row above. Oh my god, Brenda with the 95%. Okay, so this is D. Let me move these down. And these down. I will reorder them after, I suppose. Yeah, I cannot combine these with these, so what I'll do is get rid of this category. How do I delete one? Delete row. I could do that. Brendan, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate that so much. You don't have to do all that. Is that better, Dark, or would you prefer I have like a S and then an S plus? Like there's gonna have to be one more category. That's why I had another category. So it's essentially it's the same with a different label. I gotta change the colors here. Hold on. Let's make this like pink. Wait, would that be stupid? Would that be weird? Would that be confusing? Whoops. No, I don't think that's confusing. This one is not a good color though. Up to you, it's just an idea. I think I'm gonna leave it as this because I don't want to get rid of another category. Like I specifically need to be able to separate those ones out. Okay. Hopefully this makes sense. I also gotta like wrap this up, so let me just try and get through them. Okay, I just categorized these 3 in B. I'm gonna make a wild guess of how many clips I have of just DBD. Probably at least 1,000. I feel like you make a lot of clips. Hi Kai, how are you? Okay, I'm thinking about moving artist Like, there is an exacerbation in there somewhere. But actually, that's not the word I'm thinking of. Aspiration? I don't know what I'm thinking of, but I kind of think it needs to go into the bottom category where it's like not really a stun noise, but it makes sense for the character because I think its entire point is just to mimic a bird. It sounds more like a bird sound than it does a stun sound. 1.1k. I said at least 1,000. I think I was close. I think that I was technically accurate there. Zach, do you think that this should be in C or should this be in the bottom category? It's almost like a gasp noise. I don't know. I don't think I can keep it in C. You think so? Now I feel like I might need to move these ones. See, I just got rid of categories and I already feel like I need to add another category. Oh my god. Because, like, okay, how is this in the same category as Legion? Okay. Where's Legion? I mean, I suppose I need to not, like, try and divide up what kind of sound they're making, more so, like, the quality of the sound. I think those are pretty close together, I suppose. What about Krasue? Where's Krasue? I'm blind. La la la. La la la. I passed it several times over. Here it is. Okay, I'm sorry. There's 4 of these in here that I had to record myself, so the actual stun noise is super quiet. I think I could probably leave those there. C is such a bland category. I feel like there are so many, like, very varied noises that just kind of go there because they're not worse and they're not better than what they are, I guess. I think I'm just going to leave that category alone at this point. Or that tier. Okay, D starts with twins. Here's twins. I think that's honestly... I could put that up. Like, I could raise that. If we're gonna have Artist and Krasue in C, we might as well raise twins. See, this is the exact reason why I want another category there. Do I get a C minus? Do I put a C minus in here? C plus? I legitimately think I need another category. This is ruining my life. I realize now you guys can't even see all these at once, to be honest. Oops. I forgot about that. Do I need to zoom it out? Hold on. Let me do that. Not me going late for my streams so that I can finish my tier list. Wait, you guys can't see all of it still. What am I doing? It's the crop pad that's the problem, right? I need to uncrop some of this. Okay, now you can see all of it. Okay. This is way harder than I was anticipating, guys. I thought I might finish this tier list like halfway through the stream, but here we are, still working on it. Who's this? I feel like I might have to move Krasue down a category or down a tier. Let me find that. I feel bad because you guys can barely hear this one. Yeah, I'm gonna move Krasue down. Okay, Plague. honestly thinking about moving some of these upward now. Like, I kind of feel like I could move Twins and Plague up by 1. Not to mention that I actually genuinely enjoy Plague's stun sound. I'm unsure about Twins, though. Okay, let me compare that to Nurse. I feel like obviously they're very different, but I think that these could go in the same category. I can't believe I changed my mind about these ones. But what about Legion? Maybe I moved Legion up by 1. Where's Legion? Maybe I do, actually. Is that too generous, do we think, to put Legion in B? Like, next to Michael? Hold on, where's Myers? I think that's okay. But then, okay, there's also Legion versus Chucky. And they're so similar. Do I move Chucky up to B? I think so, actually. I think I'm okay doing that. All right. I think these are better categorized together. I'm gonna put this one at the end, though. Okay, unknown. I think it makes sense to put unknown, like, either in the same category as these ones or just below. It's a very, like, I mean, it makes sense for the character, but it's a very, like, tame, unenthusiastic sound. But so is, like, Ghostface. Hold on, let me find Ghoul. Ghoul, you guys won't be able to hear very well because I had to record it myself, and it's not the same level as the rest. Like, there is a bit of a stun noise in there, but it's, like, very low. Where's Ghostface? Ghostface right above. I think Ghostface is better than the unknown one. But it's also making me consider putting it in this category because the artist, it's very similar to the artists. Do you guys hear that? Hold on, I already lost it again. Like, those are super similar sounds. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. And then these are, like, not so great, but they work. And then there's F. I don't even have to listen to these to confirm F for me, but I'm going to for the sake of ordering them correctly. Hold on, wait, let me listen to Krasu again. I gotta rank Krasu versus Ghoul. Which one is worse? Or better, I suppose. Krasu. They're so similar, actually. God, I keep scrolling past what I'm looking for. Those are super similar. I'm not even gonna mess with the order. Okay. Now for F. Freddy. Bro is literally just stretching. This is one of the worst ones, I won't even lie. It's not that it's a bad sound by any means, but it sounds like they're stretching. It doesn't sound very much like a stun, but I feel like also I'm being kind of hypocritical because it's very similar to Trapper's sound. Okay, no, it still sounds like stretching. I'm sorry. Okay, the pig. mean, it sounds almost like a stun, but also like more like she stepped on a Lego or like, I don't know. I'll put her higher because it does sound like she was stunned. All right, Trickster. Literally is a gasp. I'm a little iffy on Pig now, actually. I think I might put Pig here because out of all of these, it's the most like, at the very least, she sounds surprised. Okay, Trickster, Cinnabite. Cinnabites is like something else. Cinnabite, where are you? There we go. Cinnabites is literally like, he's inquisitive. It's not even like a negative emotion being portrayed. So I'm gonna put that there. The Lich. Let's see. At the very least, the Lich sounds like frustrated. Maybe I put that like, I'm gonna put that there. Okay, Dracula. Like he just sounds annoyed, like he's just spilled something on his shirt. Yeah. Okay, Henry, let's find the first. This one's also gonna be quiet for you guys, sorry. I like, this is the worst in the F category so much that I think I might have to put it in the bottom one. Because it doesn't even sound like a stun noise. But it also, like, doesn't sound like... I don't know. This one might be the hardest. I feel like I'm gonna leave it where it is because it's not even like, you can't even make up for it by saying, oh, it makes sense for the character. It's just like a sound. Okay, and then these I'm gonna leave as is. Except I'm gonna put a hag might be the worst stun sound. The wishing sound. We've got this because it's just like growling noises. Okay. I think I'm happy with these. Let me hide it so I can download this. La, la, la. Download image. Okay, and then I had 2 people send me. Wait, did that work? Oh, it didn't. Why did that not work? Download. Download. All right, there we go. All right, so I had 2 people send me stun sounds of their own that I'm just gonna add into here because why the heck not? Wait, let me add them into the images thing. Let's see, we've got Zach and Chris. That's an alarm, just ignore it. Save. All right, and then Kinoe said he wants the thwomp sound as his stun sound. Let me add a picture for Kinoe. Hold on, let's just use, what's your freaking Twitch? Let me go to his Twitch. Twitch.tv/Kinoe. What even is your... I can't even tell what your picture is on Twitch. Okay, and then I guess I'll just use the thwomps. All right. Let's see. Why am I pulling up the Google Drive with the stun sounds? I gotta go to Discord. Okay, let's see. We've got Chris's, so let me see if this is at a good level. Oh my god, that's so good actually. Okay. So let's do Chris's. Wait, I have to actually pull up the list for you guys. Fuck. Grr. All right, you guys are not ready. It's actually really good. Can't even lie. Wait, I had it muted still. God damn it. That's like... I got both butt cheek killers. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. That's crazy. Okay, wait, let me listen to Zach's. I don't know what this is gonna be. I'm gonna go with... Wait. Zach, you sent me 2. Is it the first one or the second one? I'm gonna assume the second one. This is gonna be something entirely different, isn't it?
Oh, that one really hurt.
What the fuck?
Oh, that one really hurt.
Oh my god. Somebody needs to put you into the game. Okay, Chris's to me sounds like a better Wesker. I don't know how else to describe that. Kianue wants me to use the thwomp sound, but then it's not really him, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a picture instead of this one. I gotta put like, let me look up thwomp really quick. Thwomp images. Everybody has to have a thwomp image saved on their computer, right? Save image. Okay. Let me unhide this. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay. Let me just play the thwomp because I have that as a redeem. I mean, that's up there for sure. Here, let's compare it to Chris's. I'm gonna put that as an A+, and then let's see. Let's listen to Zach's again.
Oh, that one really hurt.
Stop. Oh, I feel like it needs its own category. That's special. Let me hear the other one.
Oh, you pesky survivo.
What the fuck, bro? Yeah.
Oh, that one really hurt.
Zach, you are so special. It's full on dialogue.
Oh,
I have to base it on that.
that one really hurt.
Wait, it doesn't replay it. No! I don't know where to put this. Wait, what if I put it as... makes sense for his character? What do you mean the pick is bad? It's so good. I can't believe I took that picture. I saved it in case you deleted it after, because you seemed remorseful. I'll put you in S-, but I'm not gonna make that for you. Just pretend it's an S-. Okay, I gotta read out, y'all. I gotta go eat pizza. This was a weird stream, but I appreciated it a lot. Let me hide that. Let me open Twitch. Oh, let me see who's live. Oh my god! Wait. A rare occasion. First of all, let me get this streak I'm about to miss. Fuck. Second of all, I'm gonna open up Jesse's stream. I feel like this is so rare that Jesse's even live when I'm ending. I feel like maybe this happened one time. I'm not sure. Okay. La la la. Dude, I'm all over the place. Oh my god, we got 1,300 headpots. Thank you, Brendan. I appreciate you. Alright, let me start this raid. Let's go say hi to Jesse. Although it's gonna be very quick for me because I'm gonna get up and go get pizza. But I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for helping make my Friday awesome. It was a kind of weird stream. Thank you for sticking by me through this adventure. And I'll be seeing you guys next week on Monday. I think I'll be just doing like 2v8 Survivor. I don't think I'm gonna do another killer stream for this, but it was fun anyway. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your weekend. Thank you. Tiffs. Alright, let's go say hi to Jesse, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.